Hey everyone, this is Armored, and today I'm gonna do a short interesting review of Mr. Safeme, Mr. CocoBongo and Ace from SSI, and what kind of arena heroes they are using, what are their hero pairs, what is their hero might, and then of course I'm gonna check out their vehicles and then their beasts as well. So as for Mr. Safeme, he is using Stella with Bianca Drake, Ethan with Sophie. So this is a new pair. And then Chasey with Mai, and then Lewis and Bard for a humongous amount of area damage. And finally, Mr. Jack Bronte with Julia. So this means that he is using one squad of infantry and rider each, and then 3 squads of snipers. So this means this is a sniper heavy combination. And then of course he has got 7 million might on Ethan, 6.9 million on Chasey, and all his Jack Bronte equipment he has actually given it to Mr. Ethan. So Jack's equipment, all the new armaments are right now on Mr. Ethan, and Stella, because she's the stellar superstar, she deserves to get Marco's equipment. So all the Marco armaments are given to Stella just because she's a super dope hero. And he has buffed, rather paired Chasey with Mai. So normally we see Chasey with someone like Felix or Ilana, but here it seems that he is trying to do area of effect damage. This is the only reason I can see, so that is why he has given it Mai armaments, and then a lot of. So let's check out the armaments on Ethan. So most of these are red dots, right? Everything is at red. And look at this war drone, 1.07 million might on this war drone alone. And then the battle communication radar, again 1.06 million might on battle communication radar. So this is quite insane actually. Now we will check out Stella's armaments, red dots everywhere. Combat West, all the red dots, same for the backpack. And then he's got the IE augmenter and optic camonet with his Stella. So most of his armaments are red dots except in the center. Same goes for Chasey, red dots on the 3 armaments. And then my Shiranui dress, red dots. Wow. Same goes for the umbrella. This guy is insane. Like this is the wet dream of Mr. and Mrs. who are playing this game. 1 million on augmenter. And look at this. All the horns are actually squad based, which means that he can use this augmenter with any hero and it will work great. So the battle communication radar is extremely leveled up too. So the next pair we have is the routine ranged superb armaments, and these also have red dots everywhere. So we get one red dot and it is a zombie killer, but Mr. Safeme, he is actually getting all of the relevant hero types. So if I was to get a red dot armament, so my red horn would be some like maybe zombie kill XP I would be getting, or steel increase speed. So I can go cry in my poverty corner. And as a consolation, I can say I am rich at my heart. So don't you guys dare laugh at me, because you are on the same boat as me, guys. We are all on the same boat. We will sink and swim together. And look at this. So it means that he has stopped advancing his vehicles, apparently, because this was something that he had at this stage a long time ago. So this is quite insane. Now the best part is the beasts. His beasts are leveled up to an insane level. Almost all his beasts are at level 100. And not only most of them are at level 10, but some of them have been actually awakened at 15, and then I think the awakened skill is also unlocked. So look at Blaze Supertooth Bull, Undead Bull, Hurricane Draco. All of these are leveled up to an insane level. And if we were to play this game as free to play players for the next 5 years, we cannot catch up to him. Because if you keep honing or you keep searching for the free stuff in this game, I do not believe even in the next 5 years we can catch up to this guy. Because in 1 week you only get like 5 free helmet fragments from the bounty ground. So how the hell do you expect to have a superb armament which is fully maxed out? And then you need to hone it up to the maximum level, and then you need to get the best Pokemons. And apparently you cannot get the best Pokemons without spending the money. The only thing that you are going to get are the Thirsty Crow Bloodhounds, which are terrible. Their stats, their attributes, their health, HP, whatever you want to say, it is all terrible. So his hero pairs are quite interesting with the beasts as well. So like number 5 is Water, fully maxed out crab, awakened crab rather. The interesting thing that I found was that his Pangoliers, they are paired up with his Lewis and Bard. And his last pair, like his fire pair, that is with Stella. So that is like he has quite a unique set of choices. Now let's see what Mr. CocoBongo has in store. He is another extremely strong player. So his Jack Bronte is with Bard. His Marco is with Bianca, pretty standard. Then Sophie with Lion for the damage reduction. And Chasey with Mai. So he has the same as Mr. Safeme, and then he has got the Felix and Ilana. So it is like 2 riders, 2 snipers, and 1 beefy infantry squad. So level 24 on his ranged and rider squads. So this is quite interesting. So Jack Bronte, Felix, Sophie, Marco, and Chasey are his choices for the arena. So the highest one is at 6.9 million, I believe, which is Mr. Felix with his water gun. 2 water gunner Pokemons with him. So he cannot choose Pikachu for the Thunderbolts. So the Jack Bronte, almost all red dots here as well. But funnily enough, in comparison to Mr. Safeme, he is not having 1 million on his devices despite having the red horns. And then of course all his Mai Shiranui related armaments are given to Mr. Felix. And look at this. He is also having red dots on almost everything. So there is a reason that this guy is insanely strong, and he's like a one-man army when you fight him in the battlefield. And he's no less than the Antipede that you swan. So this is like 1 million complete. His EM turret is having 1 million complete might. And all the stats are squad based. So this means he can give it to any hero. And even then it will be viable for that particular hero. So Sophie is his next choice. I love Sophie. Sophie is an amazing hero. She has all the characteristics to make exceptional pairs with almost all ranged based heroes. So he is almost having, apart from 1 or 2 odd cases. So look at this. So he has given Jaeger tactical pants to Mr. Smith Sophie, and the remaining armaments are given to some other hero. So let's go for Mr. Marco and Eri. Again, everywhere red dots. Look at this. This shit is crazy actually. Red dots, red dots, red dots on almost everything. Except, of course, red dots. So squad. Okay, now this is the first one. Augmenter is 4-star. But even despite that, it is like better than 99% of the people who play this game. And last is Chasey. Chasey is one of the most strong heroes in the game. This hero is broken and they have done nothing to actually fix this hero. She's good in field, she's good in garrison, she's good in rallies. Like, what the hell is in the game that she cannot do? This is something that is unimaginable. So starting from the top, Jack Bronte. So Jack Bronte is having a fire-based Pokemon. So the giant crab, Mr. General Crab. So this goes to Felix. I think the difference between CocoBongo and Safeme right now is their animals, the Pokemons. So the knife head, this goes to Sophie, a grass type Pokemon. So the grass type Pokemon goes to Sophie. So next we have the Undead Bull. So this is one of the most strongest Pokemons in the game. And then you got the Blaze Saberdot, so a universal type, and then you got the fire type. So the fire type goes to Chasey because she's a Pantat Barapi. And then of course you got Marco and Erivi with a universal Pokemon without any hitch. So the last one we are going to check out Mr. Ace as well. Ace is trying to keep pace with the other two players. So he's using Jack Bronte with Lewis, the Calamity Sisters, good for creating a manga harem. And then you got Chasey Felix, one of the stronger duos in the game. Then Stella with Bianca, similar to Mr. Save Me. And then Sophie and Ethan at the end, level 24 for his range squad attack. So funnily enough, CocoBongo and Ace have the same choice with respect to the hero pairings, like 2 rider, 2 snipers, and then they have 1 infantry based. So the Pokemons Mr. Ace has a little bit comparatively weaker than both Mr. Save Me and CocoBongo. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. And what are your thoughts that should I do such videos in the near future as well or not? Because this is my first time doing a review or the coverage of Arena of Doom for the stronger players. And some of the times people are interested in such stuff, watching such pairings and whatever you want to call it. And sometimes people do not like to watch it. But then again, I thought that this is an interesting topic. And of course, all you Pantat Berapis might be interested in such players, or maybe the hero pairings or whatever the thought process of these players are. But generally, the trend that I have seen is that almost all their squads are actually like squads which have area damage, especially for Arena of Doom. So I'm just using a small video clip just for the sake of not extending the video time, but just to gather some thoughts from you guys that would you guys like to see such stuff in the near future, or would this be something that you guys will not be interested in? But of course, if you guys are interested, then I will upload. And if you're not, then that is something that I cannot do. You better start getting interested in watching such stuff, because I'm actually running out of creating content for this game quite fast, because there are not a host of topics that can be covered. So thank you for watching. Have a great day and sleep tight, everyone.